Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Amethyst RASHARD Lewis. This is the Amethyst that I am more excited about from today's drop. Honestly, I think he has the potential to be a really solid card, and I'm excited to try him out in today's video. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 15,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's take a look at this RASHARD Lewis. So huge shout out to my boy BMT for letting me hop on his account to record this gameplay, in addition to the Hito gameplay and Josh Smith gameplays that I did earlier. I think I forgot to shout him out. I really apologize. Totally my bad, but really appreciate him for letting me do those three gameplays, including this one. I think RASHARD looks really solid as a pick and pop catch and shoot type power forward. 88 driving layup, 92 mid range, 93 three ball, 85 driving dunk, 86 ball handle is high enough to timing burst. Defensively, he's average at best, 74 steals, 75 perimeter and interior, decent rebounder, but 81 speed, 80 excel, 78 speed with ball, 72 lateral quickness. When you look at the card, he's a little bit faster than Hito, and I think badge wise, Hoff age and 3 Hoff limitless range, those are really good Hoffs. 16 golds, 16 silvers, 2 bronzes. You got gold slithery, blinders, catch and shoot claymore, corner specialist, deadeye green machine, guard up, slippery off ball, bailout, free points, whistle, bulldozer, silver acrobat, dream shake, fast twitch, break starter, handles for days, killer combos, open looks, big driver, physical handles, bronze posterizer, and precision dunker. He gives me a little bit more as a slasher than Hito does, and he also gives me just as much, if not more, as a shooter, just as much, if not more, as a playmaker, because he's a little bit quicker and can still timing burst. And honestly, just as much, if not more, than Hito on the defensive end as well. Or I would say basically the same. Neither of them are going to give me much on the defensive end at all. Movement-wise, I wouldn't say either of them are exceptional. They probably are about pretty similar. They both can time and burst, but they're not elite dribbling guys. Neither of them have elite releases either. I'm not going to sit here and say RASHARD Lewis's release is elite, but what he is a power forward with pretty decent speed, the ability to slash the rim pretty good, and Hoff limitless range, Hoff agent threes at the power forward position is going to give him a lot of range, the ability to shoot a lot of tough shots, a lot of shots that you generally wouldn't be shooting with your power forward. So there's some stuff here with this RASHARD Lewis that gives him potential at least to be a really nice type of option at the power forward position for a pick and pop catch and shoot player. Although the release I wish it was a bit quicker. I'm going to be honest. It's just not that good. Definitely wish the release was a bit quicker, and I think that's probably going to be the biggest flaw of this card, is that the release just is simply not that great. And that's going to hold him back from being the elite level power forward that I was kind of hoping he would be. Again, both these cards, Hito and RASHARD, neither of them bad cards. I'm honestly not sure either of them are great cards either, though. I think a guy like an Amethyst Page is probably just a better value than any of these cards, to be completely honest, because he doesn't defend either, but at least his release is elite level, and he's the same size as these guys. So I don't know. Let's hop into a game, see what RASHARD Lewis can do. All right, hopping into this last game. This dude's got Lonzo, Jaren Jackson Jr. Who does he have at power? Bosch at power forward, Chris Bosch, and I think, Paul George and Scottie Pippen, I believe. So he's got a heck of a squad. I'm not even going to lie. RASHARD Lewis's release is so baited. Holy crap, it just got so slowed down there. I have no chance. That wasn't even, I don't think, a bad shot. Scottie Pippen didn't even really step up and contest, and holy crap, why was that release so slow? Like, that didn't seem like a shot where it got slowed down by the game, because obviously the way the gameplay is the last couple weeks has been kind of disastrous, but that did not seem like that type of shot. RASHARD Lewis, his release just got, oh my gosh, this release is going to kill the card. Completely kills the card. I can tell already. In game, it's worse than it is in freestyle. This release is going to be a deal breaker, because his best feature is his shooting. That's the thing. He's not an elite playmaker. He's far from an elite defender, not even close to really even a good defender. So he has to be a good shooter, and the release is just not good. So that is going to take away from this card 100%. That I can say with confidence, just right off rip. We'll do our best to get a pretty good gameplay with him and put together a good stat line and hopefully get a win. But I got to say, my expectations are not very high after seeing that release those first 2 possessions. Hit it over to RASHARD again. I mean, I actually got good looks too. That's the thing. I think it's going to be kind of hard to get those types of good looks with him because of his release. He's not really fast enough to like truly burst effectively or anything like that. Like, there's just a lot of things this card really can't do at a very high level. Should have kicked it to him in the corner though. He was going to have an open 3 there, but Giannis takes it to the rim and gets himself a dunk. We'll take that. Help down here. Good X. Yo, why are y'all doing that, bro? Why? Like, it's just an X switch. It's not that complicated. I don't understand why Giannis is just playing so low. It does not make sense to me. I do not get it. But pump fake again. He's not a threat from outside, it feels like. I don't feel like RASHARD Lewis is very much of a threat as a shooter, which is not a good sign for somebody whose best feature is supposed to be their shooting ability. Defensively, he's kind of almost a liability. So I need him to compete defensively here against Chris Bosch, but no, he gets thrown out of the way and commits a foul. Yeah, like, if I'm going to run a no defense power forward, I'm going to run Peja Stojakovic because at least he has like an elite level release and he's got a better push cross and stuff. I'm not sure what Rashard Lewis gives me offensively. Like, he did get downhill there. He has a high enough ball handle to time reverse, but so does Peja with a shoe. So, like, does that really make a huge difference? No. And then I just don't think the release, I don't feel confident at all even attempting to get this shot, to get shots off with him. Yeah, it's going to have to be. That should have gone in, though. I feel like Mashik has been too nerfed this year at times because that should 100% go in. And now we're down 7, and it's going to be impossible to get it back in this game if I'm trying to run my offense through Rashard Lewis. This is just one of those games where you're just going to lose because you're playing against somebody who's decent and doing a gameplay with a bad card, and that's exactly what's happening here with Rashard Lewis right now. Fade, you have to hit the fade. You have to hit the... Oh, my gosh, bro. And now his release is just... Why did I can't get anything off. This card is awful. I mean, I thought he was actually going to be decent too, is the thing. When I started the intro of this video, I actually thought he was going to be like halfway decent. But with this release, it's the thing he's supposed to be best at, and his release is just janky. And like, he doesn't do anything else very well at the court. I don't understand even why I would even justify even considering putting this card at the court. First, finally, good look that we got that I actually felt kind of comfortable catching and shooting in rhythm, and we do knock it down. It's not that it's unmakeable. Obviously, when you're wide open, you're probably going to hit the vast majority of them. He is still a great shooter with really good ratings, but he plays no defense at all. He doesn't feel fast with the ball in his hands, even though he is faster than Hito. Lack of playmaking badges, I guess, or I'm not totally sure what, but he doesn't feel fast. He's not really going to be a true shot creator, even with the ability to time and burst and stuff. I don't know what this Rashard Lewis card gives me at a high level on the offensive end, or on either end of the court, because he certainly doesn't defensively, so I don't know. Not impressed as of yet, I gotta be honest. Down by 5 right now with a minute 37 seconds left in the game. We'll do our best, but I'm being completely authentic with you. I am really disappointed. Attack downhill here with Lonzo. Hit our pop yet again. He knows I'm going to the pick and pop at this point, so it makes it a little bit tougher, and I just can't score, I don't think. Goodness. I just can't score. If I don't get him to hit a screen hard, there's just no chance I'm scoring with any sort of consistency with Rashard. I did get downhill for the one dunk, and I got the one catch and shoot open look. But outside of that, I mean, I've had a couple other catch and shoot open looks that did not feel very open to me. Good X switch here. Guard that. Get back out to Paul George. And I don't guard him. I stink. He's hit 2 whites, though. That's bad. But dang, I'm playing bad this game as well. Him hitting the 2 whites is annoying. He hit the first 3 of the game as a white, and now he hits another one as a white. That is very annoying, but I think this game's pretty much over regardless. We'll try to get ourselves 1 or 2 more buckets, but I'm not going to stall around it. Try to force a really good gameplay with Rashard Lewis when he's just clearly not a very good card. Does not want to help off him, though. I will say that. My opponent, he started to with KD there, and then he went back to Rashard to take him away. So there's a certain amount of gravity the card has, at least. So at least it's something, right? But not sure how much it means as he greens another 3. My player's just getting stuck all over the place. We cannot defend a parked car right now, but it is what it is. I'm pretty much resigned to failure in this gameplay anyway, so it is what it is. Push cross here. Rashard gets a decent look. Can we green it? No. I don't know. I can't blame him for the missed fades, to be fair, because, like, that's my fault, obviously. But at the same time, strip the drop step. Hey, you did something good defensively. Let's go, Rashard. What a dog move. He strips the drop step by Chris Bosh. Love to see it. Very good defensive play by Rashard Lewis. Really his first good play on that end of the court the entire game. But, oh my gosh, that not being a steal either is so crazy. But it is what it is. Block. Foul. Just the way the algo's gone this game. That sounds about right. I gotta say, I am so unimpressed with this card. It's not even funny. Like, you have to have a good release of power forward. And I thought Hito's release is at least smooth and pretty consistent. Rashard Lewis has the janky, hitchy, ugly Josh Smith type release. And when you're supposed to mainly be an elite shooter, it's just like last year's Trophy Case card had this exact same release. So I don't know why I'm surprised, but he's bad. Like, he's just downright not a very good card at the power forward position right now. Because there's nothing on the court he really does that well. I don't know. Regardless, it is what it is. This dude has tried way too hard. Good assist. Let's hop back to the main menu. Let's review the card. In conclusion, Rashard Lewis is actually like, he's just not good. I'm going to be honest. I actually started off the video with decently high hopes for this card too, and then I saw that release in game, and I was just like, I don't understand why you would justify using it. It feels like Detlef Shrimp, basically, is how I would describe this Rashard Lewis. It's not as bad, not Detlef Shrimp, I'm sorry, Drazen Petrovic. It's not as bad as that Petrovic card, but it's pretty similar in that he's just really incapable of doing the one thing that he's supposed to be at his best at unless he is wide open, and it just very much limits the card in a lot of ways. So I would not recommend running Rashard Lewis on your team. Just my personal opinion, but definitely am not a big fan of the card. So hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.